Hello, good afternoon to everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, PPT is visible.
Yes, sir.
PPT is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay. Now, in previous lecture, we have discussed about the what is my data. Okay, database management, and data analysis and data visualization. Already we have discussed what is the difference between database management, data analysis, and data visualization. Okay. Now then we have discussed regarding data set meanings, what is the meaning, then types of data set. Already means there are different types of data sets are available, type of information. So one is the numerical data set, bivariant data set, multivariant data set, categorical data set, and correlational data set. These are the different categories. Means why these are the different categories? So it is very, so to process the information or to display the information or to provide the good solution to any type of raw data. So these are the category are very important. Now we have discussed one by one. Also a set of all numerical data, it's only with the number. Means according to the problem statement, initially you have to decide which data type we should be, which data type or data set we should be use here. So if we know in advance which data sets we can create or how to create, then and then we can use these different data set concept. Otherwise not. Means we should be know where we should, where we should apply or use which type of data set or which data type. According to that our logic will be developed further. So these are the concept behind to dividing the different data type sets or data types. Now here bivariant data set. Why it is called as bivariant? Means that name bivariant itself represent, it consists of two types of data type. Means two data set, do two types of data. Okay, a data set which has two variables is called a bivariant data set. Data set whenever the form means under that variable we are storing similar type of information. It deals with the relationship between the two variables. Means whatever may be, whenever we using such a idea, such a logic or concept, means we should be developed according to the that data type concept. Okay, now here it deals with the relationship between two variables. I mean there is strong correlation between two variables. Now for example, to find the percentage score and age of the student in a class, suppose this is the, you are given the one assignment or program, find a percentage score and age of the entire class or entire students of that college according to score or according to age. Means here is how you apply your logic to develop that program. According to the problem statement, it may be or it may not be. Okay, now here means that statements you suggest, you have to store the raw information in the form of the student score and age of that age of that student. Means in that form you have to store, and it is, age is also one the numerical information, score is also numerical information. It may be integer type or it may be float type. Age is also is a integer type information. Now means that once we have collect such information in the similar manner, it is very easy for to process or it is very easy for to summarize the information. Now next is score and age can be considered as a two variables. Means here, means as per the problem statement we have decided we require here two variables. One is the age variable and another is the score variable. And score variable may be integer, maybe float, and age is also as a integer type. Means you have to store, you have to apply the some basic mathematics idea, basic logic, and display the information. It is called as a visualization. So this is the, it is called as a bivariant data set. Now next is the multivariant data set. Multivariant data set means itself, that word itself suggests is here we are considering more than two variables, more than two variables, not more less than two variables. Now initially we have seen one type of variable. Next time, next data set we are consider two different data types. Now here we are considering three different variables. Means here we are working on three category, three types of variables, where means three variables in here. Okay. Now if we have to measure the length, width, height, volume of a rectangle box, so we have to use multiple variable to distinguish between those entities. Now here you have to measure the, now problem may be like this: find out the length of the different boxes, rectangular boxes. Find measure the length, width, height, and volume of different rectangular boxes. Suppose you have given the statement like this. So in that case, we are considering variable height, width, volume, etc. Now both all are in, it may be in integer, it may be in float, and according to, so it is called as a multivariant data set. Now next is the categorical data. Means that categorical data set represent features or characteristics of a person or an object. Means different categories. Initially you have to decide which according to the problem statement. A person, gender, male or female, marital status, married or unmarried. Means category, separation of the data. Now you are given the, you have stored the information about the gender. Now one is find out the how many male are available in that data set. Also find out the females are available in the data set. Also find out the married uh, people in the database or unmarried people in the database. Otherwise you can also consider male and female, it, or married or man unmarried. They means how many probabilities may be formed according to the, means according to that information, according to the problem statement, the process will be different. Okay, means this is the regarding the category data set. Now next is the correlational data set. Okay, the set of value which demonstrate some relationship with each other indicate correlation data set. Means there is a some relation between that data. According to that, you can say, we can say as a correlational data set. Here the values are found to depends on each other. Now for example, the tall person is considered to be heavier than a shorter person. So here the weight and height variable are depends on each other. Means according to weight, height will be changed, or according to height, the weight will be changed of the person. Means it may be tall person or it may be shorter person. This shows the correlational data set. Means we should be know how to use that information, how to process that information, and how to represent that information. Suppose if you know advanced, how to use that data set in advance. Now next is the how to apply. Suppose if you have raw data and how to give the solution to the particular problem statement, we require some basic formulas of the mathematics. Now here we are applying that basic formulas on the set. Here we are considering the one dimensional set or two dimensional set or three dimensional set. Means we are storing the information in one dimensional set, two dimensional set, three dimensional set. You have to apply the basic mathematics formula on that set or that raw information and get the solution as per the your requirement. This is the message of that point. Means here already you know the what is the meaning of the mean. Okay, already you have studied that point in basic mathematics. Okay, Now here we are applying that mean concept or mean formula on the data set. Data set may be one dimensional. Data set means one dimensional, means only one information. Okay, only one row or only one column. Or two dimensional means row equal to column. Or sometimes row size may be more or column size may be less. Or sometimes row and column are both in two dimensional, three dimensional. So now here in that case we should be know how to what is the meaning of the mean and where we should be apply and what is the purpose of applying to that basic mathematics to that on that data set. So according to the problem statement, according to the requirement, we should be use that basic mathematical formulas. Means why we are using the basic mathematics, it it gives the performance fast. Okay, it improve our performance, it gives the solution to the problem still very fast, and it this is the requirement our hardware or software. Now see here, mean of a data set is the average of all observation present in the table. Okay, means suppose it gives the sum in collective information, it gives a collective idea about that raw data. So this is the mean, means is the average of all observation present in the table. Now suppose for example, now find out the average age of the T classroom, T A classroom, or T B class, T B division, or T A division. Find out the average age of that, average age of the entire classroom of A division and B division, and see the difference between. In again, you also find out the male student of average age of the male student and average age of the female student and comparing like this. Means here we can use that concept to apply average. Suppose if you want to find out the average, now see here, average percentage of your first term, average percentage of your entire year, or average percentage of entire 3 years, average percentage of entire 4 years. Means at that time we should be use the basic formula. Which formula? The mean generally gives the information average value of the any database. Now here it is how to and what is the use and how to use that. So here it is the ratio, it is the ratio of sum of observation to the total number of element present in the data set. Some of the here, this is the very important point, sum of observation to the total number of elements present in the data set. Now here there are in suppose in your classroom, suppose now our aim is to find out the average age of the division T division A classroom. Now there are total students are